to you by State Farm. In the front court, it's Caron Butler, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul and Chauncey Billups make up the backcourt. And for the Nuggets, at small forward and power forward, Gallinari and Fareed. Iguodala out there with Lawson, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot. Here's Butler, and yes, a nice assist from Billups.
They always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
And here is Billups, following Ty Lawson's 3.
What a quick response. Give up a 3, get a 3.
They're a pretty resilient team. I'll give them that. You got to respect them for coming back that way.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. It's the target from 18 feet. Iguodala's got his first points in this one. Nuggets on D. Billups kicks to Griffin. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Iguodala dishes to Fareed, and stolen by Billups. Jordan the pass to Paul, with 1 on the clock, and that's not going to go. It's all tied in Denver. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
5.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. On the wings, it's Crawford and Grant Hill. Griffin is out there with Odom, and it's Bledsoe in at the 5.
Well, I can't imagine anybody being more terrifying to an opposing center than Blake Griffin. When he gets going, when he's heading your direction, and you're trying to come over to help defensively, and he explodes, you better believe that you're going to be watching what he does on the highlight reels for the next 24 hours at least.
Yeah, you just aren't safe around him. Watch out below. Even if you're not guarding him, you're in danger of being posterized and dunked on. He's always buzzing around the hoop. And you know what? He does it by putbacks and also off the dribble.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Andre Miller. The drive by Paul, blocked. And they get it back. Hill, no good. And here are the Nuggets now. Chandler kicks to Miller. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Hill dishes the ball. The shot is off.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on deck, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
The Clippers had a number of guards at the beginning of the season, and a lot of those guys were point guards, and eventually they found the best rotation for those guards.
And small forward and power forward, Gallinari and Fareed. Lawson out there with Iguodala, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. Here's Billups. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Back to the Clippers, sometimes they had to go a little bit small, running 2 guards, in fact 2 point guards, but Steve worked out overall for him.
And I think the reason it works, Kevin, is that those guards, despite their lack of height, were very smart and very strong. I mean, you look at Chris Paul.
Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Huh? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Billups kicks to Paul. Back to Billups. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 8 points for Chauncey Billups.
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Yep.
They've done that for sure.
They sure have. That shot right there had a huge effect on this crowd.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Nuggets lead by 1. And here we go with Ty Lawson. So with Billups on the bench, here's who's on the floor now for Vinny Del Negro. Crawford and Butler out on the perimeter. Odom out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Bledsoe in at point guard. Tipped away. Crawford outside. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Huge bucket.
They don't get much bigger than that, Steve.
Miller kicks to Chandler. Hits the three.
Boy, poor defense at both ends. It kind of reminds me of your teams, Clark.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. Yeah, this club well on its way to victory. Beautiful offensive execution.
Yeah, I like the fact that it was wire to wire too, guys. A fantastic job for them.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
To the middle, Lawson. And it's good.
No, you can put this one in the W column. I mean, this is locked up now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they closed this game out exactly like they needed to.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Philly, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. So the Nuggets win it